Rhaenyra was a stray dog when Hurricane Beryl hit Houston. She was scared and alone, with nowhere to go. A kind family saw her struggling and decided to help her. They gave her food, shelter, and all the care they could. Yesterday, they took her to a vaccine clinic in the community. It was clear she was in worse health than they thought. Her gums were pale, and she could barely walk. They became worried and rushed her to a vet hospital, where blood tests showed she had severe anemia. She needed a blood transfusion right away. Since the family couldn't afford all the medical costs, they asked rescue groups for help. That's when help arrived, and she was taken to a partner hospital late at night. More tests were done, and an ultrasound of her stomach showed an ulcer, which was probably making her lose blood. Treatment started right away, and after the transfusion, her red blood cell count was 27. The next day, it dropped to 22, which was still okay, but the drop was worrying. Dogs like Rhaenyra are often forgotten. She's an older dog, a mixed breed, and has expensive medical needs. But her story is changing now. Even with treatment, her condition wasn't stable. Her red blood cell count dropped again to 18, which meant she needed another transfusion. She stayed at the hospital, where the doctors kept a close watch on her health. Finally, there was some good news. The treatment for the ulcer worked, and her red blood cell count went back up to 27. It had gone up before, but dropped again, so it was safest to keep her in the hospital over the weekend. The main concern was whether her condition would keep improving, or if an immune problem was causing her body to destroy its own red blood cells. For now, the best thing was to carefully monitor her. Rhaenyra is still at the hospital. She has signs of old age, like painful hip dysplasia and worn-out spine, but she is getting pain treatment and therapy. She might need surgery later, but the decision will depend on how she does in a foster home. Her journey is not over yet, but she is safe now. She is no longer just another forgotten stray. She is part of a rescue family, surrounded by love and care. Rhaenyra's story shows that every life is worth saving.